Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to look at how to do long division of polynomials. This is quite a long process, which is pretty tedious, but hopefully this video will make it really easy and simple for you to follow. Long division of polynomials allows us to divide any polynomials, making it very useful. So, first you want to write out your problem like any long division problem. And then the first thing you want to do is look at our first term here, so x. For now we're going to ignore the 2, that will come back later. But we want to look at x and see what times x gives us our 3x cubed. So that would be 3x squared. Because 3x squared times x is 3x cubed. And now we can just write that right below. And now this is where the 2 comes in place. So you're always doing your x first, then your number here, so 2 second. So we also must multiply this 2 by 3x squared. 2 times 3x squared is 6x squared. So we can do plus 6x squared. Next, we want to subtract this down like any other long division problem. So we'll put a subtraction sign. 3x squared minus 3x squared is 0. And here, this is a trick that gets a lot of people. Most people would just go negative 4x squared plus 6x squared. But you have to remember this minus applies for both of these. If you like, you can put brackets in to help show that. So this is really negative 4x squared minus 6x squared, which gives us negative 10x squared. Next up, we're going to bring our next term down, which is 2x. And we're going to go back to the start and repeat our process. So what do we need to multiply x by to give us negative 10x squared? That would be negative 10x. So we write negative 10x up the top, and then that comes down here as well, because negative 10x times x is negative 10x squared. And we do the same for the 2. Never forget to do the 2 as well, or the second term. So 2 times negative 10x is negative 20x. We will now subtract this down. So, negative 10x squared minus negative 10x squared gives us 0. And then we have 2x minus negative 20x. So that goes to a positive, giving us 2x plus 20x, which is 22x. We bring down our next term, which is 1. And now x times 22 gives us 22x. So we'll put plus 22. Then we do 22 times our 2, which gives us 44. And we will subtract these two terms. So the 22x minus the 22x cancels out. And the 1 minus 44 gives us negative 43. And now that we have nothing else to bring down, this last term here is our remainder. So that means x plus 2 does not go perfectly into this polynomial. There's a remainder of negative 43. And the last step is to write the answer. And when you're writing the answer, you'll write it in a certain way. So it will be 3x squared minus 10x. I'll just get rid of this to make some space. Plus 22. But when you're writing the remainder, you'll put minus 43. But you always put it over what you're dividing it by. So x plus 2 in our case. So you always write our remainder over whatever's out the front of our long division problem. And that's our answer. And before you go, one important thing you need to know is that there's a second way to do long division of polynomials that is much quicker and easier known as synthetic division. You need to know them both, but out of the two, synthetic division is a lot easier and faster. So if you would like to learn that method, just click on this video here. Otherwise, if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like, feel free to drop a comment, and please consider subscribing to my channel. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.